We're with Executive General Manager of Football, Peter Bell, for a trade update. Belly, thanks for your time. Two trades went through back-to-back this morning. Can you talk us through our strategy and how they eventuated?
Yeah, look, it was a reasonably eventful morning with a lot of work done prior to this morning to get these trades done. Ultimately, it was a difficult decision to agree for a trade for Lachie Schultz, given his performances with us. But for reasons that we've spoken about previously, we've agreed to the trade with Collingwood, and we feel that it's really strong value for Shooter. Obviously, getting into next year's draft and in particular the first round, we know that Collingwood certainly can't go any better than what they did this year. So potentially there might be a bit of upside there if they don't win the premiership next year. We really like next year's draft, but we've also been able to improve our draft hand in the 2023 draft by virtue of their pick 34. As far as Liam Henry is concerned, we were able to agree with St Kilda a trade involving their future second-round pick for Liam, as well as a future swap of fourth-round picks. We feel that Liam's football has improved considerably this year, and we're able to execute that trade with St Kilda.
Focusing on the Lachie Schultz trade in particular, obviously we didn't want to see him go, but there were some external factors at play.
Yeah, look, which we can't go into too deeply. That wouldn't be appropriate, but Lachie expressed a desire to be back in Victoria and playing at Collingwood for some family reasons. We had expressed to him that might be difficult, but credit to Collingwood in that they were able to offer up some real value for us. And we'd like to wish Lachie and his partner and their respective families the best for the future.
The external narrative this trade period is focusing on the players that have left. What can you say about the dedication of the playing group to our cause?
Yeah, it's never nice to lose players through a trade period, although it's becoming more and more prevalent and commonplace with the player movement mechanisms and levers that the AFL industry now has. We're really comfortable with the list that we have at the moment and the commitment by the majority of the list. We have a number of players from all around Australia who have signed long-term contracts. And some of the names include players like Brennan Cox just recently, obviously Luke Jackson, Andrew Brayshaw, Caleb Sarong, Hayden Young, Matthew Johnson, Michael Frederick, and there's many more as well. So we feel that it's a really exciting and committed group.
We now hold 3 first-round picks in next year's draft. Is there a strategy there, or is that just how the trade period has eventuated?
It's more how it's eventuated and where we saw value. Look, we have a strong hand, and whether we use that to get further up next year's draft, or potentially we might use it for some trade collateral as well. There's a long time between now and the end of 2024, so we have options. And we'll look to use them in a really prudent manner.
And Wolsey said earlier in the piece, we're looking to take 3 players in this draft. Is that still the strategy after Lachie Schultz's departure?
Yeah, we'll let the dust settle and get through the trade period first of all, and then we'll plan, reassess, and then make our strategy leading into the 2023 draft. But look, we wouldn't be too far away from that, I wouldn't have thought.